Good evening. Except not really. Good evening. How you doing? I don't know if I can keep this when I switch. You know, I've never noticed. Also, no camera today. I've just noticed this. Actually, no, I noticed this when I was at Michelin. Because it looks like it says Sunshine Mail. I think it's supposed to say mall. But that's second L. That's not an L. I don't know what exactly that's supposed to say. The Sunshine Mail. Sunshine Mold? I don't know. It's a weird sign. That's what I'll say. But yeah. No camera today. Because it's the middle of the day. I got sun shining in a window behind me. And it didn't matter what I did. It's just my face was just... You couldn't see my face. All of the light was everywhere else but my face. Even if I shone light directly on my face. I'm like, I'm going to have to close the blinds and I don't want to. I'm in a basement. It's dark down here. I relish what little sunlight I get in here. So, we're just going to not have camera today. Okay. I now vaguely remember where we were. And also, I didn't realize... Trails of Daybreak 2, the newest arc, came out yesterday? At least the English version came out yesterday. And I was like, didn't the first one just come out last year? No, it was 2 years ago. So... I feel like I'm on a never-ending treadmill, or a hamster wheel. I'm in a hamster wheel. Is how I feel. Because it takes me so long to get through these. That new games keep coming out. I'm like, oh, I'm getting there. I'm eventually getting there. But I still have Reverie and Daybreak 1 to play. I'm not looking forward to Reverie. I've heard it's not the best. But that is the one I'm playing next. Anyways. Wait, that's the theme park. We are in the middle of doing... Right, we haven't actually started this yet. I'm trying to remember where I am in terms of talking to everybody. I think the city is done? I really don't remember if the city's done or not. It might be that I still have to do... You know, I don't think I've gone to the church. I can't look at the city. Like, I've definitely done, like, all of this. I believe I've done the entertainment district and the back alley. Pretty sure. I think I've done West Street as well. I think it was just I was doing... Maybe I haven't done West Street. I think I just haven't done this. And then the church. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I haven't found anything. Any secrets within the city as of yet. And we talked to Grimwood about... the Minith thing. We talked about the Ormark and Honey Company and all that crap. It was very similar to a similar takeover in the Empire. Oh, right, we're supposed to go to McDowell Estate. Okay. Grimwood believes that Minith is a crook. Okay. Oh, I do remember the kids playing hide and seek. Yeah, because one of them was down there. Okay. I would have done... If I remember that, I would have done West Street. I just don't think I had finished the residential and the church. I do remember these guys being by their car. I'm gonna do the church, the graveyard, and then I'm gonna call the city done. In terms of talking to everybody. Man, those two kids are always hanging out right there. Black cat. How could a black cat pass me by? Oh my god. I bet you how that started is someone just saw like a wild black cat. And it creeped them out like it was late at night and they could just like see the eyes. And I bet you that's all it was. And then it just somehow turned into a superstition of bad luck. Oh, I do remember talking to her too, so maybe I did do the church. Okay, I'm just gonna call the city done. If I miss a thing, then whatever. It's fine. Oh, how about lamb? Oh, I do remember this. I have been here. So I was like, is it true? Is lamb low in calories? I wish lamb wasn't so expensive. That's the only reason I don't really buy it. I suppose I have to go to McDowell's room? Or is this Ellie's room? Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is the Quincy Company brochure I mentioned earlier. Dang, they even had this sucker bound. Can't say they didn't put any effort into that thing. They have ample resources to do so, considering the size of the company. Whatever is written inside should be sufficiently credible. Then it's a good thing we stopped by for it. Alright, let's take a closer look inside. As the leader in confectionery manufacturing, the Quincy Company strives tirelessly toward its next innovation. This brochure aims to briefly introduce the methods and creeds that drive our passion. We believe the key aspect of any confectionery is its taste. Otherwise, how could anyone enjoy it? With this belief as a core tenet, the Quincy Company refuses to compromise on the quality of its products. Our factories are fitted with the latest equipment and operated with utmost attention to hygiene. Here at the Quincy Company, we are particular not just about the quality of our ingredients, but where they are sourced as well. Our product development pipeline, too, is run with the strictest of standards. Prototypes are personally sampled by our executives who, after many meetings, decide whether a product is worthy to go to market. Only then can they reach the production line. This has been a Quincy Company tradition since its founding, such that we may deliver our valuable customers nothing less than the finest confectionaries to enjoy. It is this commitment to excellence that has made the Quincy Company the exceptional confectioner it is today. I'm not sure what we were expecting. This is all just your typical corporate double talk. Did anyone manage to find a contradiction between this and something Minith has said? Not in particular. Maybe coming here for this brochure was a waste of time after all. Actually, I did notice something. You did? Oh, I get it. You just activated the old detective mode and bam, right? Well, don't leave us hanging. What'd you find? If you remember what Minith told us at the hotel yesterday, the answer is obvious. It was only a passing remark, but it still comes into major conflict with what's written in this brochure. Enough to prove that he isn't, in fact, an employee of the Quincy Company to begin with. You got that much out of this one little pamphlet? That's right, you see, if Minith... Sorry to cut you off, but where's the fun in spoiling it all now? What are you talking about? Well, if I'm being honest, it's annoying that you're the only one who's figured it out. Why not give the rest of us a chance and save it for when we interrogate Minith? Wazzy, this is an investigation, not some game. I agree with Wazzy, actually. Your hypothesis might not be accurate after all. As precaution, we shouldn't let ourselves be swayed by a mere hunch. Not to mention, I don't appreciate you stealing the spotlight with your detective mode, as Randy put it. Why do I get the feeling that second comment was the real reason she didn't want me to share? Fine, if you two insist. Instead, I want you all to consider everything we've learned so far. I'll summarize the main points of the brochure in the detective notebook. All that's left for us is to visit the IBC. Let's see what we can find out there. Lead the way. I don't remember what Minith even said. It's been like 2 weeks for me, so... the company prioritizes high-quality products, sure. State-of-the-art equipment. Quincy executives sample product prototypes. Oh, has he never sampled? Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't remember what he even said, so... the game is gonna ask me, and I'm gonna get it wrong. 100%. Hello again, SSS. What can I do for you today? Well, we'd like to ask for the RBC's cooperation with an investigation we're working on. Would it be possible for you to do an account search for us, Landfay? We're hoping to look into some suspicious mirror transfers from a certain depositor. You want me to pull up private information on one of our clients, then? Doing so is within company policy if it's related to a criminal inquiry. But would you mind telling me the details of the situation first? Not a problem. I see. I believe I understand the circumstances now. Will this be sufficiently probable cause for us to conduct a search? Cracking down on these kinds of things is in the bank's best interest too. Fraud would damage your reputation. You are correct, and this is a legitimate investigation. I can help, but you'll have to settle for me simply telling you what I can pull up on my terminal screen here. That's more than enough, if you would please. Very well. First, let me search for an account registered under the name Minith. Our Morgan Honey Company, subsidiary of the Quincy Company. There we are. We do indeed have an account opened under that name. Hold on. What happened? Did you find something incriminating? Well, I don't have the authority to tell you the exact balance on record, but I will say that the Our Morgan Honey Company has no more than the minimum deposited in its account. What exactly does that mean? Basically, corporate accounts require an initial sum of capital to open. In this case, that base amount is all there is. From what you've told me, that would leave tens of thousands of Mira unaccounted for. Minith has the construction of the factory, management of the fields, and more to cover. It is simply impossible for any minimum deposit to be capable of financing all of it. That much is clear. Despite him holding the titles to the land and signing several deals, the balance hasn't changed a single time. It's suspicious, to say the very least. By which I mean this account appears to have been made for the sole purpose of gaining Derek's trust. Things clearly aren't adding up here in more ways than one. Yeah, this is just the kind of evidence we needed. We appreciate your cooperation, Lanfei. Not at all, I'm glad it could be of assistance. Should you ever require anything more, please don't hesitate to ask. Keep that in mind. Okay, we now have material on every suspicious aspect of Minith and his plan. Let's make our way back to the Hayworth residence. Got it. I thought about making tea before starting stream, and I didn't, and I regret it now. And I thought to myself, I'm probably going to regret it if I don't make some. I regret it now. Oh, I always forget which one is Hayworth. Oh, it's the SSS. I mean, I still have a bit of coffee and water in front of me, but like, it's almost like tradition for me. It's a routine thing. Plus that warm tea soothes my throat. There you all are. Mr. Grimwood, I'm glad you can make it. Did you just get back yourself, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I finished asking my business associates about the matter at hand. How did things go on your end? We were able to round up a few leads thanks to Mr. Grimwood. How about you, Mr. Hayworth? I did just the same, in a manner of speaking. You see, I'm not quite sure what to make of it all. Well, you went through the trouble of digging up that info, so you may as well share the rest of the class. Agreed, the information may be beneficial to our investigation. Suppose you're right. I asked my business associates if the name Minith rang any bells. I've never heard of it myself. What they informed me is that he's been making inquiries into a certain market since arriving in Crossbell. And what market would that be? Land prices in various locations throughout Crossbell. Land prices? Sounds more like a real estate agent at this point. Why would a Quincy Company employee even need that kind of information? The answer to that just might be instrumental in helping us figure out Minith's true objective here. You think so? It's certainly something worth considering. Incidentally, I may have discovered something else of note since we last saw one another. Huh? Harold, Chief Tolta, can I ask you to help me find something in my office? At your office, Ian? I don't mind, but is it important? Well, it isn't substantial enough to prove anything in and of itself. But we may be able to use it as a final nail in the coffin once you've pinned Minith down. You really got something like that up your sleeve, Grizzly Grim? Possibly. But we may not make it in time, so please don't wait for us. You want to get to our Marka village as quickly as you can. If Minith is the criminal we think he is, then his plan could very well be in the final stages as we speak. I'm confident, however, that the evidence you have on hand will be enough for you to solve the case. Best of luck, SSS. Got it, thanks, Mr. Grimwood. Okay, guys, off to our Marka village. It's time to reveal Minith's true colors and stop his phony deals dead in their tracks. Sorry, I'm just double checking a thing. Okay. Alright, let's go. Right. Okay, am I gonna go there first? Should I just follow the... Should I just follow the trail of this quest? That one takes me to Mains. And then I forget where after that. The game will tell me. I mean, may as well. I think what I'll end up doing then is... Let's rest first so I have full CP. I'll just go in a... counterclockwise manner around the state. We'll go around talking to everybody. Ooh, that's new. Bought a few of these. I'm too poor for it, though. I have a feeling the quote-unquote ultimate fish is going to be at the, like, you catch it here. I remember him saying something like that, like, saying how much we pay in tax. Maybe he said that yesterday, like in-game yesterday, and they just haven't changed. Because this is what, day 2 of chapter 3? And based on the fact that this says medium and not short, there's definitely a day 3 of chapter 3. Funny running into you here, SSS. Scott and Wenzel, I'm surprised to see you out by the border. Are you headed to the Republic, or is there a cryptid at Tangram Hill, maybe? Neither. If one of those monsters did appear at Tangram Hill, it would fall under the CGS jurisdiction. That's true, but in that case, what are you doing here? We were investigating the area off East Crossbell Highway, where you defeated that cryptid yesterday. If the pleroma grass really is connected to those things appearing, we wanted to see if any more of it had bloomed nearby. I see, that does seem like a distinct possibility. Since you're racers, you guys get into back areas we wouldn't be able to investigate. That's the thought. Leave this to us for now. I'm sure there are things that only you guys can do to help as well. Trade conference may be done, but we haven't gotten any less busy after the fact. I haven't been able to see my fiancée Pearl at all. The girl who works at the department store, you mean? Fortunately, you're gonna need to stick this out. We're short-staffed as it is. When all this is over, you should ask Michael for a day off. Or Michelle. Or Michelle? I think Michelle is the best. I can help cover if you need be. Thanks, Wenzel. I don't know what I'd do without you, partner. Okay, now I have to go and, like, figure out which one is Pearl. I must know. I must snoop into their lives. I kind of half walked in the room, or I didn't actually check the room. There easily could have been someone there. How about that plant you found during your investigation, pleroma grass, I believe it was called? It was reported to be the key ingredient in gnosis, correct? We've always known that the drug was dangerous, but I never expected it would be linked to something like this. Weren't you at the police academy during the cult incident, Deputy Commander? That was the first place the CGF went for. Right. We were completely blindsided when the brainwashed unit from Belgard attacked. In the end, the academy staff and I couldn't hold them back, and Ernest was sprung from the prison. We figured that was the case. To think a simple flower could cause not only what happened that night, but also the cryptid's emergence in our state. The latter of which is something that presents a clear and present danger to all crossbellins. Yeah, that is a mystical flower. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna make some tea. I've been thinking about it ever since. I'm regretting it. I'll be right back.